Pause. Let this moment settle deep within you. A tidal wave of energy is coursing through your very being, as if the universe itself has momentarily stilled, acknowledging one undeniable truth. You prevailed. Through chaos and doubt, against a force designed to break you, you stood firm. Breathe in. Let that victory saturate your soul. Feel it ignite every fiber of your being, washing through you with an exhilarating calm before the plunge into uncharted depths. Now commit. Small actions ripple outward in ways unseen, like this message, and set off a wave of energy that draws in those meant to witness this shift. If something within you stirs, subscribe. Stay connected to the current of transformation surging through this digital space. And when you feel that quiet nudge, listen. It's a sacred whisper, a confirmation that your path is unfolding exactly as it should. Let this message replay in your subconscious, engraving its truth into your essence. No doubts, no hesitation. You have already conquered what was meant to break you. Now step forward and redefine what victory truly means. The fiercest battles are often fought in silence, in spaces unseen by others. You may not even realize you're standing in the midst of a war, an invisible battlefield where each day feels like an uphill climb. These forces don't always come from the outside. More often, they arise from within, whispers of doubt, fear, guilt, shame. They disguise themselves as truth, convincing you that you are not enough, that failure is inevitable. But these are not truths. They are illusions, existing only because they go unchallenged. Awareness is your weapon. The moment you recognize these forces, they lose their grip. They shift from shadows lurking in your mind to challenges you can confront, armed with the realization that you are stronger than the lies they tell. This battle doesn't involve swords or shields. It's fought in quiet moments, when insecurity creeps in, when pressure weighs heavy, when comparison distorts your worth. But once you acknowledge that these feelings are not reality, only distractions, you reclaim your power. And in that realization, you rise. You remember that the battle was never about defeating something external. It was about reclaiming what was already yours, your clarity, your strength, your truth. Now step forward. The real journey begins here. Negativity has a way of creeping into our lives when we least expect it. It starts small, an offhand comment, a subtle judgment, a fleeting doubt. But over time, these tiny seeds of negativity can grow into powerful forces that distort our reality and limit our potential. You might not even notice it at first, but slowly, these negative thoughts and energies infiltrate every area of your life, draining your energy and clouding your judgment. They whisper that you're not enough, that success is reserved for others, or that you're doomed to fail. This subtle sabotage is dangerous because it doesn't always show up in obvious ways. It's not the loud, glaring signs of failure or defeat. It's the quiet erosion of your self-belief, the slow unraveling of your dreams. It comes in the form of self-criticism, second-guessing, and the internalized voices of those who told you that you couldn't. These subtle forces keep you stuck in a cycle of fear and doubt, preventing you from stepping fully into your power. But once you recognize these patterns, they lose their grip on you. Awareness is the key to breaking free from their hold. One of the most powerful tools we have against this subtle sabotage is the practice of mindfulness. By becoming aware of your thoughts and feelings in real time, you can catch negativity before it takes root. Every time you catch yourself thinking, "I can't," replace it with, "I can." Every time doubt creeps in, counter it with a thought of possibility. This shift in mindset doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent practice, you'll find that the negative voices become quieter and quieter until they no longer have any power over you. The more you stand guard over your thoughts and emotions, the more you reclaim your inner peace and power. You become an active participant in your own transformation. The subtle sabotage that once held you back is now nothing more than a distant memory, a faint echo of the past. And as you move forward, you do so with clarity, confidence, and an unshakable belief in your ability to create the life you deserve. There's a moment in every person's journey when they finally awaken to their true power. It's a profound realization that you are not limited by the circumstances of your past or the fears that once held you back. You are limitless. You are capable of far more than you ever imagined. This awakening is a deep spiritual shift that transforms not just your mind, but your soul. It's the moment you realize that you have always had everything you need within you to create the life you desire. This awakening isn't always easy. It requires shedding old beliefs and patterns that have held you captive for years. But it's also incredibly liberating. The weight that once burdened you begins to lift, and in its place is a sense of freedom and possibility. You start to see yourself not as a victim of your circumstances, but as a creator of your reality. You realize that you have the power to change your life at any moment, to transform your relationships, your career, and your health, all by shifting the way you think, feel, and act. When you awaken to your true power, you stop seeking validation from external sources. You no longer rely on the approval of others to feel worthy. Your worth is inherent, and it comes from the deep knowing that you are enough exactly as you are. This understanding is what propels you forward, giving you the strength to take bold actions that align with your true desires. No longer are you at the mercy of the world around you. You are the master of your own destiny. With this newfound power comes a responsibility to honor yourself, to respect your boundaries, and to create a life that is in alignment with your highest self. As you awaken to this power, you begin to see the possibilities that were always available to you, but hidden behind fear and doubt. Now, with clarity and confidence, you step forward into your future, knowing that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. The journey toward reclaiming your sovereignty is not an overnight transformation. It's a series of small, deliberate shifts that build resilience against the forces that seek to hold you back. These shifts might seem insignificant at first, but over time they accumulate, forming a foundation of strength that empowers you to face even the greatest challenges. It's the quiet courage to change your mindset, the daily commitment to self-love, and the conscious effort to stay aligned with your truth. No matter what the world throws your way, these small shifts are like drops of water carving out a canyon. They may seem subtle at first, but as you continue to make them, they create a profound shift in your experience of life. Every time you choose to stay positive in the face of adversity, to practice patience with yourself, to trust in your abilities, you strengthen your resilience. These seemingly minor adjustments accumulate into a powerful shift in your life, allowing you to face challenges with confidence and poise. Building resilience isn't about becoming immune to hardship. It's about developing the tools to face it with grace. Life will always present obstacles, but when you have the strength to face them, they no longer control you. Instead, they become opportunities for growth and learning. The more resilient you become, the more you understand that challenges are not punishments, but invitations to step into your power. Each challenge you overcome becomes a stepping stone to greater clarity and strength. By committing to these small shifts daily, you create a mindset that serves you. Rather than sabotage you, the world may continue to throw challenges your way, but you'll be ready. Your foundation will be solid and your resilience unshakable. And with each shift, you will find yourself moving closer to the life you've always dreamed of, one small step at a time. There comes a point in every journey where the final assault occurs, the last push from the forces of negativity, doubt, and fear that have tried to hold you back. It's as if the universe itself tests your resolve, pushing you to the brink, demanding that you prove your strength. But it is in these moments of intense pressure that true transformation occurs. The resistance you face is not meant to break you. It's meant to shape you into the person you were always meant to become. It's the final test before you break free from the chains that have bound you. The final assault feels intense, like the world is closing in and the weight of all your fears and doubts is bearing down on you. It might feel overwhelming, like you're losing the battle. But in reality, this moment is a reflection of your inner strength. You are stronger than you think, and as the pressure mounts, your resilience grows. You begin to realize that the very thing you fear is not as powerful as it seems. In fact, it's in this moment of struggle that you are able to reclaim your true power and push through the barriers that once seemed impossible to overcome. As you face this final assault, remember that you have already come so far. You've survived countless battles, and each one has equipped you with more strength and wisdom. This moment is no different. When you push through the final resistance, you will emerge on the other side not only victorious, but also transformed. You will have broken free from the past, leaving behind the shadows that once controlled you. And in that moment of release, you will feel the full force of your power and potential. When you break through the final assault, you are not just overcoming an external challenge, you are evolving into a new version of yourself. You are stepping into the fullness of your being, embracing your destiny with open arms. The world that once seemed so difficult to navigate is now a place full of opportunities. And as you emerge victorious, you can't help but marvel at the strength and grace it took to get here. The final assault was not your downfall, it was your awakening. There is a triumphant feeling that comes with awareness, the kind of awareness that arises from deep within, as if a veil has been lifted and you see the world as it truly is. This is the victory of knowing who you are, of understanding that you are not your past mistakes, not your fears, and certainly not your doubts. Awareness gives you the clarity to see how the subtle forces of negativity have been playing their part in keeping you small. But once you see them for what they are, they no longer have the power to control you. Awareness is strength. It's the realization that you are the architect of your life and that you have the power to change your story at any moment. No longer do you feel trapped by circumstances or the opinions of others. You see the choices in front of you and feel the immense power that comes with having the ability to make those choices. This awareness is not something that can be taken from you. It is your birthright. It is the key that unlocks doors to possibilities you never thought possible. Strength doesn't come from avoiding challenges. It comes from facing them head on, with the knowledge that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. With awareness, you stop running from your fears and instead meet them with courage and grace. The strength you feel is not an illusion. It is a solid foundation built on the understanding that you are capable of overcoming anything that stands in your way. You've already faced down the darkest parts of yourself and come out the other side stronger. The triumph of awareness is the greatest gift you can give yourself. It's the moment you stop being a victim to life and start being the creator. With awareness, you hold the power to rewrite your narrative. You realize that the obstacles you face are simply stepping stones, not insurmountable barriers. You are the hero of your own story, and every chapter from here on out will be written by you. Sovereignty is not just about ruling over others, it's about taking control of your own life and mind. It's the ultimate declaration of independence, where you step into your own power and refuse to be controlled by the forces of fear, negativity, and self-doubt. Reclaiming your sovereignty is about establishing dominion over your thoughts, emotions, and actions, creating a life that is completely aligned with your highest values. It's the recognition that you are the ruler of your own inner kingdom. In taking control of your inner kingdom, you start by making choices that reflect your deepest desires and values. You stop living for others or seeking approval from outside sources. You recognize that the only validation that truly matters comes from within. When you are sovereign, you no longer feel the need to apologize for who you are or justify your decisions. You create a life of abundance, peace, and joy because you've aligned yourself with your truest purpose. Sovereignty also means protecting your peace. You set boundaries that honor your energy and well-being. No longer will you allow toxic people, situations, or thought patterns to drain your vitality. You become fiercely protective of your inner peace, understanding that it is the foundation of all your strength and success. You stand tall, knowing that you are worthy of the life you've always dreamed of, and you refuse to settle for anything less. Reclaiming your sovereignty is a journey of self-love, self-respect, and self-mastery. It's about claiming your power, understanding your worth, and embracing your ability to create the life you desire. And when you do, you become an unstoppable force, fully in charge of your destiny. Setting boundaries is one of the most empowering acts of self-love. It's the practice of saying no when necessary, protecting your peace, and ensuring that only what aligns with your highest good is allowed into your life. Boundaries aren't walls that keep people out. They are protective measures that allow you to maintain your energy and focus on what truly matters. By setting clear boundaries, you reclaim control over your time, your energy, and your emotions, and you teach others how to treat you with respect. When you fortify your energy with healthy boundaries, you create a space where your soul can thrive. You stop pouring from an empty cup, knowing that you must first nurture yourself before you can give to others. These boundaries serve as a shield, keeping negativity, drama, and toxic influences at bay. They allow you to stay focused on your goals, your dreams, and your mission without being distracted by the noise of the world around you. Boundaries are not always easy to set, especially if you've spent years pleasing others or ignoring your own needs. But as you start to honor your boundaries, you'll notice an incredible shift in your life. You'll begin to feel more at ease, more centered, and more confident in your decisions. No longer will you feel drained by people or situations that don't serve your well-being. Instead, you'll feel empowered, knowing that you are the master of your own energy and that you deserve to be surrounded by positivity and love. The act of setting boundaries is a declaration of your worth. It's a commitment to protect your peace and honor your needs, no matter what others may think or say. And in doing so, you create a life that is aligned with your highest purpose, where you have the energy to pursue your dreams and share your gifts with the world. Sovereignty is not just about external power, it's about owning your personal authority. It's the ability to make decisions based on your own truth without being swayed by others' opinions, societal expectations, or the fear of judgment. True sovereignty comes from within, and it's the realization that you are the only one who has the right to determine your path in life. It's about standing tall in your authenticity and knowing that you have the power to create the life you desire. When you embrace your personal authority, you stop looking for validation from the outside world. You no longer need permission from anyone else to pursue your dreams or live life on your terms. This inner power allows you to act with confidence and clarity, knowing that you are the creator of your own reality. Personal authority gives you the courage to take risks, make bold decisions, and trust your intuition because you know that you are fully capable of handling whatever comes your way. To live with sovereignty means to take full responsibility for your life. You are no longer a passive observer, waiting for things to happen. You become the active participant, making choices that reflect your highest values and goals. With this personal authority, you realize that you have the power to change your circumstances, shift your mindset, and create new possibilities for yourself. True sovereignty is the ultimate freedom. It's the power to be yourself, to trust yourself, and to take ownership of your life. And when you embrace this power, you step into a new realm of possibility where anything is possible and your dreams are within reach. Confidence is not something that is given to you by others. It is something that is born within. It is the result of hard-won experience, self-acceptance, and the courage to stand in your own truth. As you go through the process of transformation, you experience a rebirth, a resurgence of confidence and clarity that propels you forward with unwavering certainty. This newfound confidence is not based on external validation, but on a deep understanding of your worth and your abilities. Clarity comes with this confidence as you begin to see the path ahead with clear eyes. You no longer feel lost or unsure about your direction. Instead, you move forward with purpose and intention, knowing exactly what you want and how to get there. This clarity allows you to make decisions quickly and with conviction, trusting that the choices you make are in alignment with your highest good. The rebirth of confidence and clarity also brings a sense of freedom. You no longer feel held back by self-doubt or fear. You are free to be who you truly are, to pursue your passions without hesitation, and to live the life that aligns with your true desires. This freedom is empowering as you realize that you have the ability to create whatever life you dream of. As you step into this new chapter of your life, you are filled with a renewed sense of purpose. You carry your confidence and clarity with you, knowing that you are capable of achieving greatness. And with each step forward, you get closer to the life you've always envisioned. When you've emerged from the darkness of life's most challenging moments, you realize that survival is not the end goal. It's just the beginning of something far greater. Thriving is the reward for having faced the storm and found your strength. Once you've broken free from the shackles of negativity and limiting beliefs, the world opens up to you in ways you never imagined. Every obstacle you've overcome becomes a stepping stone, a lesson, and a foundation on which you can now build your future. You are no longer merely existing. You are fully alive, deeply aware, and ready to seize the opportunities life has to offer. Thriving goes beyond just finding peace or balance. It's about creating new possibilities that didn't exist before. As you heal, you begin to uncover hidden talents, unearth new passions, and awaken desires that were previously dormant. The space that was once occupied by fear and doubt is now filled with excitement, clarity, and determination. You realize that you're not just recovering, you're evolving into a version of yourself that is more empowered, resilient, and capable than you ever thought possible. This is the true essence of thriving, taking everything you've learned and channeling it into new expansive experiences. In thriving beyond the assault, you tap into a deeper level of creativity and innovation. With your personal power restored, you begin to see the world as a playground for your dreams. You start to take risks, pursue goals that once felt impossible, and embrace opportunities with an open heart. Whether it's stepping into a new career, nurturing a new relationship, or even embracing a new lifestyle, you feel the excitement of what's to come. The fears that once limited you now seem insignificant in comparison to the vast potential before you. You are free to write the next chapter of your life however you choose. The beauty of thriving is that it's not just about achieving outward success. It's about living a life that is rich in meaning, fulfillment, and joy. You recognize that true success comes from within, from the peace you've cultivated in your heart and the clarity you've gained through overcoming adversity. The journey has transformed you into someone who doesn't just survive challenges, but actively seeks them out, knowing that with each one, you are becoming more of who you are meant to be. Emotional resilience is the ability to withstand life's challenges without losing your inner balance or sense of self. It's not about avoiding the hard times or pretending everything is fine. It's about facing difficulties head-on and learning to bounce back stronger each time. When you develop emotional resilience, you stop being a victim of your circumstances. Instead, you become a powerful creator of your reality, knowing that you have the inner strength to handle whatever comes your way. This shift in mindset is vital for attracting positive change because, with resilience, you become an unstoppable force. As your emotional resilience grows, so does your capacity to handle the ups and downs of life without being knocked off course. You no longer let setbacks define you. Instead, you see them as opportunities for growth and transformation. Your emotions are no longer something that happens to you. They are tools you can use to navigate the world with grace and ease. You become more in tune with your feelings, recognizing that they are valid but not permanent. And in doing so, you shift from being reactive to proactive in creating the changes you desire. Attracting positive change is a natural byproduct of emotional resilience. When you approach life with a calm, centered mindset, you start to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Your positive energy becomes magnetic, drawing people, opportunities, and experiences that align with your desires. The more resilient you become, the more you learn to trust in your own ability to create the life you envision. This trust, coupled with your emotional strength, makes you a powerful force in the world. Your energy is contagious, and people are drawn to the way you handle life's challenges with grace and confidence. Emotional resilience is a lifelong practice, but the rewards are profound. As you continue to build your emotional strength, you will find that positive change flows effortlessly into your life. The more you believe in your own power, the more the universe reflects that back to you in the form of abundant blessings and opportunities. One of the most profound transformations that occur after overcoming adversity is the growth that takes place both financially and spiritually. When you've broken free from the grip of negativity and limiting beliefs, you unlock a new level of abundance in all areas of your life. Financial prosperity, once a distant dream, becomes within your reach as you align yourself with your true worth. As you reclaim your personal power, you start to recognize opportunities to create wealth that once seemed impossible. The same courage that propelled you through emotional battles now drives you to take bold actions that manifest financial success. But financial growth is just one part of the equation. This spiritual clarity enhances your decision-making, helping you make choices that are in alignment with your true desires. As you cultivate spiritual strength, you attract greater financial opportunities because your energy is aligned with abundance and success. The synergy between financial and spiritual growth creates a balanced, fulfilling life. Once you realize that your personal power extends to both your material and spiritual realms, you begin to operate from a place of wholeness. You are no longer chasing success in a way that drains your energy. Instead, you allow it to flow naturally toward you. Your financial stability becomes a reflection of your spiritual abundance, and together they allow you to live a life of true fulfillment, one that is rich in purpose, prosperity, and peace. There is something profoundly powerful about living through transformation and emerging on the other side with a renewed sense of purpose. When you face the darkest moments and come out stronger, you become a beacon of hope for others. Your journey is no longer just your own. It becomes a living example of the possibilities that exist for anyone willing to face their fears and embrace their power. By living authentically and courageously, you inspire those around you to do the same. Living as a beacon of hope means sharing your story, not for validation, but to empower others. Your experiences, your struggles, your victories, and your transformation become a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. By openly embracing your journey, you show others that they are not alone in their struggles and that change is possible. You shine a light on the path forward, guiding others to their own breakthroughs. The power of transformation lies not just in your own growth, but in the way you use it to uplift and inspire others to rise above their challenges as well. As you continue to grow and evolve, you find that your life takes on a deeper meaning. Every action you take is infused with purpose, and every decision you make is rooted in the desire to help others find their way. You realize that the ultimate success is not in personal achievement, but in the impact you have on those around you. Your transformation becomes a catalyst for collective healing, and you begin to see the ripple effect of your actions in the world around you. Living as a beacon of hope is not about being perfect. It's about being real. It's about embracing your humanity with all its flaws and triumphs and showing others that they too are capable of greatness. In this way, your transformation becomes a shared experience, one that continues to inspire others to step into their own power and create the lives they were always meant to live. There is a moment in every person's journey when they awaken to the realization that their strength was within them all along. This awakening isn't always sudden or dramatic. Sometimes it's quiet and subtle, creeping up on you when you least expect it. But once it happens, you can't deny the shift. You begin to feel the fire inside, the quiet yet fierce knowing that you are capable of so much more than you ever imagined. It's the kind of power that it doesn't shout for attention. It simply radiates from within, steady and unwavering. The power within you is not about external achievements or accolades. It's about your ability to overcome, adapt, and evolve. It's the unshakable belief in your own potential, even in the face of setbacks. In times of doubt, your inner strength becomes your anchor, guiding you through turbulent waters. You learn to trust that no matter how difficult the path may seem, you possess the resources to navigate it. This strength is your foundation, and once you recognize it, you will begin to see the world differently, full of possibility instead of limitations. Embracing your inner power is not about arrogance or dominance. It's about authenticity and humility. When you embrace your true strength, you understand that your power is not meant to control or manipulate others, but to create the life you desire and inspire those around you. It's about living with integrity, being true to your values, and standing firm in your convictions. You no longer seek validation from the outside world because you've learned that your true worth comes from within. And in that realization, you begin to unlock doors that once seemed closed. As you step fully into your inner power, you find that life becomes an empowering adventure. No longer are you a passive observer, waiting for things to happen. You are the creator of your reality. The challenges that once seemed insurmountable now feel like opportunities for growth and expansion. The more you embrace your strength, the more you realize that the world is at your feet, waiting for you to rise to the occasion. And rise you will with the power of your inner self propelling you forward. Life is filled with uncertainty, and for many this is a source of fear and anxiety. But what if you could shift your perspective and embrace uncertainty as a gateway to infinite possibilities. The unknown is not something to fear, it is something to welcome. When you embrace uncertainty, you open yourself up to a world of potential. Each uncertain moment holds the promise of something new, something exciting, something that could change your life in ways you can't yet imagine. Uncertainty is the birthplace of creativity and innovation. When you allow yourself to step into the unknown, you break free from the constraints of routine and predictability. You no longer operate from a place of fear, but from a place of excitement and possibility. You realize that life is not meant to be controlled or rigid. It is meant to be experienced, explored, and embraced. And the beauty of this is that with every uncertain step you take, you become more resilient, more adaptable, and more confident in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Rather than resisting the unknown, you begin to lean into it with trust and curiosity. You see each challenge, each unknown twist, as an opportunity for growth. In this space of uncertainty, you let go of the need for control and allow life to unfold in its own time. You trust that the universe is guiding you, even when the path is unclear. As you embrace this mindset, you realize that every moment is a chance to create something extraordinary. With uncertainty as your ally, there are no limits to what you can achieve. Living with uncertainty doesn't mean living recklessly. It means living with faith. It's about trusting yourself, trusting the process, and knowing that every step you take, even in the face of uncertainty, is leading you exactly where you need to be. When you embrace the unknown, you open the door to infinite possibilities, and that door leads to the life you were always meant to live. For many, the idea of surrender is associated with weakness or defeat, but in reality, surrender is one of the greatest acts of strength. It's not about giving up. It's about letting go of unnecessary struggle and accepting what is. Surrendering is the ability to release the need to control everything and to trust that life will unfold in its own perfect timing. It's the acknowledgement that sometimes the greatest power lies in letting go. The strength in surrender comes from trusting the process. When you release the need to force outcomes, you create space for magic to happen. You stop resisting the natural flow of life and instead align yourself with it. This doesn't mean giving up on your dreams. It means trusting that the universe has a plan for you, even if it's different from what you expected. Surrender is about accepting that there are forces greater than your own will at work and that they are guiding you toward your highest good. Letting go of the struggle doesn't mean you stop trying. It means you stop fighting against what is. When you stop resisting the flow of life, you stop exhausting yourself in battles that don't serve you. You learn to navigate life with ease, knowing that you don't need to control every outcome. You trust that the right opportunities will come at the right time, and when they do, you are ready to receive them with open arms. The strength in surrender is in your ability to trust and flow rather than fight. When you embrace the strength of surrender, you find that life becomes easier, more joyful, and more fulfilling. You are no longer burdened by the weight of constant struggle. Instead, you become a vessel for peace, calm, and abundance. You allow life to guide you, and in doing so, you discover a level of freedom you never thought possible. Surrender isn't about weakness. It's about trusting the process and allowing life to unfold in its own perfect way. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but in truth, it is one of the greatest strengths a person can have. To be vulnerable is to open your heart and allow yourself to be seen for who you truly are, without masks or pretense. It's the courage to show your true self, even in a world that often rewards perfection and facades. Embracing vulnerability is a powerful act of self-love and self-acceptance, and it is the first step toward living an authentic and fulfilling life. Being vulnerable means accepting that you are not perfect, and that's okay. It means showing up in the world as your authentic self, without the need to hide or conform to societal expectations. When you embrace vulnerability, you give yourself permission to be human. You recognize that your flaws, your struggles, and your imperfections are what make you unique and beautiful. Vulnerability isn't about weakness, it's about strength, courage, and the willingness to embrace all parts of yourself. The courage to be vulnerable opens the door to deeper connections with others. When you allow yourself to be seen, you create space for others to do the same. Vulnerability fosters empathy, trust, and understanding, creating authentic relationships that are rooted in honesty and mutual respect. As you embrace your authentic self, you inspire others to do the same. You realize that you don't have to hide behind walls or wear a mask to be loved or accepted. You are enough, just as you are. Embracing vulnerability is the key to true freedom. When you let go of the need to be perfect, you release the weight of judgment and self-criticism. You step into a life that is full of genuine connection, deep self-acceptance, and unshakable confidence. Vulnerability may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is a path to greater joy, peace, and fulfillment. By embracing who you truly are, you unlock the power to live a life that is authentic, meaningful, and deeply connected to others. Fear is often seen as something to avoid or conquer, but fear can also be a powerful tool for growth when used correctly. Fear is not the enemy, it's a messenger, a signal that something important is at stake. Instead of running from fear, you can learn to use it as fuel for transformation. When you face your fears head-on, you break through the walls of limitation and expand your boundaries. Fear becomes the driving force behind your courage, determination, and perseverance. Transforming fear into fuel requires a shift in perspective. Rather than seeing fear as a roadblock, you begin to see it as a catalyst for action. Fear alerts you to the areas in your life where you need to grow, where you need to step outside your comfort zone. When you lean into that fear instead of avoiding it, you open yourself up to new experiences, challenges, and opportunities that would have otherwise passed you by. Fear becomes the spark that ignites the fire of growth. As you embrace fear as a tool for growth, you start to realize that it's not about avoiding discomfort. It's about moving through it with courage and resilience. Fear doesn't go away, but you learn how to move alongside it, using it as a guide rather than a hindrance. With each step you take in the face of fear, you gain more confidence in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. You begin to see fear as a signpost, pointing you toward the next level of your personal evolution. Fear is no longer something that holds you back. Instead, it propels you forward, motivating you to take bold steps and pursue your dreams. When you transform fear into fuel, you unlock a powerful source of energy that pushes you toward growth, success, and fulfillment. Fear no longer has control over you. You have transformed it into a tool for your empowerment, and in doing so, you become unstoppable. Life's journey is rarely a straight path. It's filled with twists, turns, and unexpected detours that can leave you feeling uncertain about where you're headed. But what if you saw this winding journey as the very thing that shapes you into the person you're meant to be? Embracing the journey is about letting go of the need for immediate results and trusting that every step, no matter how small, is leading you towards something greater. It's about understanding that progress is not always visible, but every moment of perseverance is laying the groundwork for future success. Patience plays a vital role in this process. It's easy to become frustrated when things don't happen as quickly as you'd like, but patience allows you to trust the timing of your life. When you stop rushing the process and allow yourself to be present, you begin to see that growth happens in layers. Each experience, each challenge, and each victory, no matter how small, is a part of the grand design. By embracing the journey, you release the pressure to have everything figured out right now and allow life to unfold at its own pace. Persistence is equally important, as it's the unwavering belief in your vision that drives you forward, even when the road seems unclear, when obstacles appear, and when doubts creep in. Persistence keeps you moving. It's the determination to keep going, even when progress feels slow. With persistence, you transform challenges into opportunities for learning and growth. Each setback becomes a lesson, each failure a stepping stone. As you persist, you build resilience, character, and strength, qualities that will serve you for the rest of your life. Embracing the journey with patience and persistence isn't about waiting for the destination to make you happy. It's about finding joy in the process itself. It's the understanding that life is happening for you, not to you, and every experience along the way is contributing to your growth. You begin to realize that the journey is the destination, and the more you embrace each moment with grace and perseverance, the more fulfilling and rewarding your life becomes. The way you view the world and your abilities has a powerful impact on the course of your life. Those who cultivate a growth mindset, The belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and learning unlock a world of endless possibilities. A growth mindset is not just about achieving success. It's about the willingness to keep evolving, adapting, and improving in every area of your life. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than as roadblocks to your success. When you embrace a growth mindset, you stop seeing failure as something to avoid and instead view it as an integral part of your journey. Failure is not a reflection of your worth. It's simply feedback, a lesson that can propel you forward. By reframing failure in this way, you become more resilient, knowing that every setback is a stepping stone on the path to success. Your mistakes don't define you, they refine you. And with every lesson learned, you move closer to unlocking your fullest potential. A growth mindset also helps you embrace challenges with confidence. Instead of shying away from difficulty, you approach it with the understanding that it will stretch your abilities and push you to new heights. You begin to see that growth comes from discomfort, and that stepping outside your comfort zone is where the magic happens. With this mindset, you start to believe in your ability to learn new skills, tackle tough problems, and achieve things that once seemed impossible. As you grow, you become more receptive to new experiences and perspectives, broadening your horizons in ways you never imagined. Developing a growth mindset extends beyond professional or academic success. It is a journey of personal transformation. It is the understanding that you are constantly evolving, always striving to become the best version of yourself. The deeper you embrace this mindset, the more you recognize that your potential has no limits. Challenges no longer appear as barriers, but as opportunities to expand, innovate, and reach new heights. With a growth mindset, you gain access to endless possibilities and pave the way for continuous self-improvement in all aspects of life. Far too often, we are our own toughest critics, setting unrealistic expectations and berating ourselves for mistakes and perceived flaws. But what if we extended the same kindness and compassion to ourselves that we so readily offer others? Practicing self-compassion means embracing yourself with love and understanding, especially during difficult times. It is the realization that you too deserve the same patience and forgiveness that you so generously give to others. Self-compassion is not about justifying mistakes or avoiding responsibility. Rather, it is about acknowledging your imperfections and treating yourself with grace. When setbacks occur, instead of drowning in self-criticism, choose to show yourself kindness. Remind yourself that you are human, that mistakes are part of growth, and that each challenge is an opportunity to learn. By fostering self-compassion, you create a nurturing space within, allowing true healing to unfold. Healing through kindness means releasing the burdens of shame and guilt that hold you back.